Thank you for allowing us to come and interview your classroom. Can you tell us your name and what do you do here at Central?
Okay, my name is Mrs. Peraza. I am the specialized academic instructor, which means the special education teacher here for the resource room in Central Elementary School. And what do? I work with small groups. I have a caseload, which means a lot of kids, about 30 kids here at Central. And we both, my aide and I, work together with these students at Central to help them on their goals that are on their individual education plan, which is IEP. You've probably heard that term. And that's what I do. And I help them and teach them to fill those learning gaps, like when they were in class and maybe they didn't get it and they forgot to ask, or maybe it went on to the next thing and they didn't get it for the first time. We make sure that we try to fill those learning gaps so they know how to go to the next grade.
Real interesting. Can you tell us where you grew up?
I grew up in Des Plaines, Illinois. That's where I was born. And I moved out to California when I was 12 years old. So I did a little bit of schooling in Des Plaines, Illinois. And then I came to California reluctantly. What that means is I didn't want to. We were screaming all the way and said, no, don't take us to California. However, I love California and I wouldn't want to go back to Illinois. Okay, so I've gone to schools here in California and I enjoy it very much.
Oh, okay. Can you tell us where you went to school?
Well, I went to school in elementary school in Des Plaines, Illinois. And then high school, I went in Lawndale, California, which is the South Bay area over by Torrance. And then I went to college.
Where did you go to college, and if you did, what was the best part about going to college?
Went to a lot of colleges. I started college late because I got married young and had my family, which I have 3 children. And then I decided to go to college while they were growing up. So I started out at a junior college, and I started at what we call Chaffee College in Rancho Cucamonga. Then I went over to Mount San Antonio College, is over in Walnut, California. I've even gone to Orange Coast College, which is in Costa Mesa, California. But then those were just junior colleges. So I decided I wanted to get a full 4-year degree. So I ended up going to Biola University, which is a religious institution. And they had a program where we could finish it, and I lived in Chino, California, so I finished it in Chino and only had to go back to the big university in Biola, which is in La Mirada, California. So I did that. And then, what did I want to do? Then I wanted to become a teacher. So I went to Laverne, University of Laverne, to become a multiple subject teacher. Did my multiple subject credential. And then later, coming to Banning Unified, I decided to become a special education teacher. Had to go back to school, and that was in 2014. And so I went to Azusa Pacific, and that's where I finished. And I'm not going to go anymore. Have a master's degree from University of Laverne, and then I have special education credential from Azusa Pacific. So you see, I went to a lot of colleges, but they're all local, all California.
A lot of information.
And what did I like there? Is that what you asked me?
Yeah.
Well, I think I always wanted to become a teacher when I was in high school, so I decided later in life I'm going to become a teacher, so I decided to do it. Not too many people do that in their later years. Most of the time we become teachers when we're young. But I decided, I'm different. I decided to do it when I was older, and I did it. And I'm very proud of that, and I enjoy every bit of it, and I'm so glad I did it.
A lot of information, real lot. Can you tell us what do you like most about your work?
I love working with the kids. I love seeing the growth. I love to see that they finally get it. Like when we show them something, we present it in a different way. And finally the kids say, oh, that makes sense. And oh boy, that's the light comes on, and it's really satisfying and rewarding.
What do you do? What do you do on weekends or holidays when you're not working?
Well, I love to scrapbook, and I have a lot of kids, grandkids, and so I have twins. My son has a boy and a girl. They're going to be 2 in April. So I spend a lot of time taking pictures. And so I like to scrapbook those pictures into books.
Do you have a favorite sport? And if you do, what's your favorite team?
Well, I'm not too athletic, so I don't like sports, but I like to watch sports. As far as I don't want to play them. I watch football, and I love the Rams, and I'm very disappointed they didn't win, but I'm very proud of them that they went as far as they did, because they're a great team.
Would you want? Would you like anything else you would like to tell the kids at Central here?
Wow, there's a lot of things that I would like to say to the kids. I love the kids here at Central. They are a different. They're a group of kids that just want more attention. They want you to say hi to them, and I love to do that as I'm walking back and forth from the office to here. And I also like to let kids know that that they can do it. They have to believe in themselves, and they can really, they can learn, and they need to learn. And that's what's really important. Thank you.
Thank you for allowing us to interview.
Thank you.